You're rushing out the door, frantically searching for your keys, and muttering, "I can't do anything right," only to look up just in time to notice your neighbor watching from the sidewalk. That sudden wave of embarrassment is common. In many social circles, talking to yourself is still stigmatized, often dismissed as a quirk or even a sign of mental instability. But in psychology, this behavior is known simply as self-talk. It refers to the verbalized thoughts you direct toward yourself or the various situations you encounter throughout the day. It is distinct from other mental processes, like picturing an image in your mind or silently recalling a list of facts. Whether this narration happens silently in your head or is spoken out loud, it is a normal, daily occurrence for almost everyone. While it might feel like a glitch in our social programming, researchers have begun to categorize this narration as a functional tool. This raises a specific question. Do the words we choose for our internal script actually change how we function? In the 1930s, Russian psychologist Lev Vygotsky proposed that this internal speech was actually a key driver of human development. He observed that self-talk begins as an outward vocal behavior. Children often talk to themselves while they play, using the words they've heard from adults to practice managing their own behaviors and emotions. As we grow older, that outward chatter doesn't go away. It internalizes, morphing into the private inner dialogue we experience as adults. One of the primary functions of this dialogue is instructional. Using self-talk to give yourself specific directions has been shown to increase focus and help with the execution of physical tasks. This was demonstrated in a study of collegiate tennis players, where athletes incorporated specific instructional cues directly into their practice routines. The researchers found that using this targeted self-talk directly improved the players' concentration and the accuracy of their shots on the court. Rather than just a passive commentary, the inner voice acts like a director, capable of guiding physical performance in real time. This tool is equally effective for emotional regulation through a technique known as distanced self-talk. The mechanics are simple. You shift from the first person to the third person. Instead of thinking, "I am stressed," you address yourself by name, which creates a measurable sense of psychological distance from the emotion. That distance allows you to regulate your reaction. In studies, this grammatical shift has been shown to flatten stress responses and help people stay calm during high-pressure situations. This is particularly effective for anxiety-inducing tasks, like meeting new people or the pressure of public speaking. Despite these clear behavioral benefits, science still faces a significant hurdle. We don't yet fully understand which specific areas of the brain are responsible for these activations, or why some people talk to themselves more than others. Research is difficult because it relies on subjects accurately tracking a behavior that is often spontaneous and happens without conscious control. Even without a complete neural map, the evidence shows that simply adjusting our internal grammar can change our emotional state and our physical response to stress. However, the same mechanism that helps us focus can also cause harm. When self-talk becomes excessively or frequently negative, it can become toxic. Frequent negative self-talk creates a cycle of rumination. In both children and adults, this kind of repetitive, critical inner dialogue is often predictive of higher levels of anxiety. Constantly blaming yourself or obsessing over past problems is closely linked to more intense and prolonged feelings of depression. To address this, psychologists use cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, a framework designed specifically to regulate the tone of our inner speech. CBT teaches people to identify these negative thought cycles and actively replace them with neutral or compassionate reflections, effectively breaking the loop. Practicing these techniques over time leads to measurable improvements in baseline mental health. This internal dialogue functions as a malleable mechanism, giving you the ability to actively shape and recalibrate how you respond to the world. So the next time you find yourself having a conversation with yourself, remember to be kind. That inner voice is a partner you'll be talking to for a long time.